Probably be a good idea if I joined the stage, right? What's happening, man? What's happening with it? Hit the like. How's the volume? A lot of people have been complaining about my volume. It's freezing balls in Florida. I don't like it. It's got me a little bit cranky. It's way too cold for Florida life. Hashtag salt life. We don't do cold down here, and we bitch about it when it gets cold. We like beaches and sunshine down here in warm South Florida. I'll take a hurricane before this shit. But it's cold, and we don't like it. But what's happening with it? There's a lot of shenanigans going on in these streets, people. A lot. It's kind of confusing, and so I don't want to talk about that tonight. I want to talk about that tonight because I don't know what it is, but I kind of want to break something down that I've been seeing and kind of explain like a little thing that I went through, the whole process, just to like give it to you guys blood raw. Maybe it'll help, explain some things. I haven't been on in a few days, so I said, let me just put live together and we'll see what happens with it. No problem. Who got the memberships? It's only, I can hear you. It's only 25% in upstate New York. Ooh, got a buddy that lives in Germantown up there. Ooh, it gets cold there. I'm not watching true crime at the moment, so I voted no. Well, that was generic, skunk. You should have rigged the vote. What the fuck? I'm just joking with you. Yeah, smash the like. So, how are you, skunk? You doing all right? How is everybody? No matter you watching the replay or whatever. I hope y'all are doing all right out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all are doing right around the holidays and shit and all that good stuff. We'll try to have some laughs tonight. And I kind of want to go through this, man. There's just so many shenanigans going on in these streets. It's really hard to keep up with. And I think that what's happened here is like people covering. I think this started with Summer Wells case, this division and stuff. And it's gotten really bad with the Sebastian Rogers case, like very bad. And it's really hard to keep up with. Like, I can't even keep up with it working. Like it's hard. It's hard to keep up with all the shenanigans. There's so much stuff going on. I always feel like I'm a month behind. So maybe you guys can help me, man. I don't know, but we'll go through it. I think this thing is behind. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm listening to comments for a second. What's up, Missy? How are you? It's in the lower 30s. Holy, yeah, dude, it's cold here. Yeah, it's cold out here. It's cold out here. What's up, Raven? What's happening? You good, Skunk? You good? No, I meant to check with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's okay and stuff. I probably don't do that enough. But hopefully everybody's good out there around the holidays. I think my comments are lagging. For some reason, my StreamYards is always behind. I've been doing this long enough. I should probably use something better than StreamYards. I'm just comfortable with this. But I don't have all my stuff over here because I recently transferred. I was paying for StreamYards. I pay for StreamYards. I was paying for like the best one for a while, and then StreamYards They tried to do a quick one on us. They're like, oh yeah, we're raising the price by $80, or they did like some crazy shit. It's expensive for like the best option. So it's not crazy expensive, but for Noelle to have for a long time, like Noelle had her own and I have my own. So I'm like, listen, just invite me over and friggin' we'll just put all the accounts on one thing and pay for it. And that's what we did. But in the process, I lost like a lot. That's why you don't see like my fuck around and find out intro and stuff. I got to go back and get all that and add it in. I like to put like the tragedy pimps I talk about on the screen. Like I have a couple. I've been floating them over. I got quite a few here. But I can't see. Where can I see it? I think I uploaded the wrong place. See right now. Do I have to get off the screen to show you this? Hold on, guys. Let's see something. No. What is this? Oh, that's the background. So where do I put this at? Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. But anyway, so wait a minute. Is this even going to show? Yes, it will. All right, cool. All right. Anyway, so yeah, man, there's a case that's been going on, which is interesting, man. I just want to breeze through it real fast. It started and it ended. So here's what I want to do tonight. I want to talk about this case. Hannah Kobayashi, I believe her name is. I don't want to mutilate her last name. Very weird case in the beginning. And I was watching this and I was really hoping it did not come to YouTube. So because people did not grab onto it and do what they do to families, because this off the top, this family had went through it. Missing woman, not girl, out of Hawaii. A lot of weird things happen. The father ends up killing himself, and then Dog the bounty hunter gets involved in it. I guess from what I understand, Dog is from Hawaii, and this girl, so he actually knows the family. So I understand that, but it's crazy if you actually understand like anything with a missing persons case. It's crazy to think like this dude can devote all his time and do all these promises and to bring one kid home. I mean, he doesn't have like the resources of the TBI or anything, but it's just crazy, man. This dude's literally like all over the media on the Sebastian case, promoting his book, podcast, and all that. And then he jumps on this case, but he doesn't know the family though, so I can see that. Anyway, the case is crazy. The thing is though, it started off nuts, and I've seen it coming to YouTube. TikTokers got it, but I was like, shit, this is gonna come to YouTube, and it's just one that he did not want to see come to YouTube. It did, but it ended before anything drastic happened. Meat potatoes. The lady was seen walking into Mexico. Okay, that's on the thumbnail. So we'll breeze through it. I'll show you what some TikTokers did. I'll show you where some conspiracy theories were going just really fast. And I'm so happy that it started and ended. But the family is kind of like wanting the police to still investigate. There's still many questions. It's not necessarily closed, but they also don't want misinformation out there on social media, and boy, is it all over TikTok. Bad. I'm talking bad. So I'll breeze through that. Then what I want to do is get into like this division with the Sebastian Rogers case. There's been a lot of Josh talk. I want to tell you like a little story, something that I went through. I almost forgave him, and then I saw his name re-brought up on YouTube. We'll get into all that. Then all like the mini and extra fights that come like behind the Sebastian Rogers case. And the YouTube trees is out of control right now. It's very hard to keep up with it. But and then I kind of want to end with some people, and we'll end with some newbies that I found. Some people who are watching everything that we're talking about, and they go, you know what? I think it's a good idea. I make a channel, and I've been watching this. and I think I'll use my voice. And look, I'm all for somebody being a YouTuber. You'd have to be fucking nuts, but go for it. But I mean, I'll just show you when we get there, I guess. But who's in the house? What's up, Alan? What's happening? So yeah. So they did. Let me breeze through it. I'm just happy it's off YouTube because I feel bad for the family. I don't want to talk too much on it. It's crazy. Oh, that's what I forgot. Thank you, White Boy, for the gifted membership. No problem. Also, I want to talk about one more thing. I guess we'll get to that real fast right now. So lately, this case I'm about to show you guys, I'm just gonna breeze through it, give a real really brief, fast wrap up on how it started and how it ended, and I want to show you where the TikTokers were going with this. I'm talking like they went full blown conspiracies, reaching out to all types of crazy people. And so, I'm using the TikTokers because I don't know as of today what YouTubers may have done with it. But if this case would have been going longer, trust and believe, if it hit YouTube, it got bad, right? But I've been watching breaking news. One more thing, breaking news: Justin for Nobody got a monkey. There's monkey business. Don't like Justin for Nobody. I never will. I see a lot of comments and stuff. I don't know what to say about that. People asking me, I don't know. I made a parody about the guy the other day with his generic turn it down to 60% volume with the Sebastian Rogers audio shit. And I had 5 people unsubscribe. Now that's a big number over here on Live Right Radio for one video unsubscribe. It's a big number. So I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? This guy? And then I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. If they're like justice for nobody loyalists, kick rocks. It just kind of messed me up that I'm like, nah, I don't think they are though. Not that they're watching my channel. And then I'm like, it kind of had me a little bit screwed up a little bit. So then I'm like, wait a minute. I kind of put my wife's bra on and put lipstick on. And I do share a lot of my stuff on these Patriot platforms. Like, what if the Patriot people think I'm trans or something? So I don't know what to think. 5 subscribers gone in one day. It's kind of big. And then I'm just skull fucking myself, trying to figure this out. And then the next video is Betty, and it's plus 13. So peace, deuces, bitches. Already forgot about you. Anyway, so yeah, the monkey thing. Look, I don't know what to say about it. My final thought is this: the dude bought a monkey. I don't like the dude. He's always going to be a tragedy pimp. I hope it shits on him. Possibly gets in his mouth feces, maybe. But he's probably used to that anyhow. Deal with shit the dick. I just I don't know what to say about that. I think that look, man, a nice thing about it would be, I think gay dudes are good with pets. I think that's they are. I think as long I don't so there's something positive, but them things are expensive, people. I remember my buddy had a monkey, and they're 10 grand. I don't know what kind of monkey he's got, but Jesus Christ, how much they make out of this YouTube thing? Goes to show you. What? Did monkey can live up to 40 years, I think. For real? No, I don't believe it. Maybe. Sorry, I'm coming in late. Welcome. Damn, my thing is flickering. Let me turn this down. Is my screen flickering? I don't know what this is. Oh, shit. Whatever. I'm not gonna mess with it. They can outlive the owners? For real? I don't know. News to me, man. News to me. I don't know. I knew a dude that got one, but it was years ago. I think he paid like 10 grand, but I don't know which one it is. You know what I'm saying? There's like so many monkeys you can buy. In Florida, man, you can buy like all type of pets. What's his face? Vanilla Ice that was down here years ago doing some shit for a show, and he had like all type of animals. I remember seeing on the news like some got away, but he had all type of shit. It is flickering. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what that is. Um, I don't know what that is. It's weird. I think it's like my dim if I could dim it. But anyway, man, so that's what I want to talk about. So let me it's almost 3 in the morning in Scotland. Really? Well, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out. The blinking stopped. Yeah, it did for me too, right? When I want to fix it, right? I don't know what that was. It was like, right? Like a strobe light. Really weird. I don't know. I have no answers for it. It's not my light. I'm like looking at my light. It's not that. All right. Anyway, this yeah, I don't know. The dude got a monkey. I don't know. People have been telling me about it. I don't have any like words for it. I don't like justice for nobody. I think he's a scumbag. And we'll get to that later. Like with the in-house bickering and stuff. I don't really have an opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, dude, gay dudes are good with animals. I'll say that much. As long as he didn't buy like any hamsters or anything like that, it's okay in my book. But anyway, let me show you about this thing here. Okay, right. So let me show you all this. Okay, this is this case. Let's kind of rip like through this. Okay. So I don't even know where to start. Here's what I start. Here's what I saw first. That was it says so. What's this say? So it says so the internet sleuth. Looks like the internet yet again is going to have to solve this case. And you got this picture. So you got to love it, right? And it makes sense because I've been paying attention to this since it happened. And real fast wrap up of this is, well, how do we get there? There's the family. There's the conspiracies. So last night, the young lady seen here heading to Mexico. The police have been trying to find this woman. They messed up a couple times on her age and shit. It's the LAPD too. But she's clearly seen here going to Mexico. She's clearly seen at a bus stop. It is a very strange. It was looking strange though. But here's a quick wrap up of it.
Angeles, as the family puts out an emotional plea.
And if someone has her, I want you to look at the pictures that we have posted. I want you to see this family, and I want you to know that she is so loved, and she is so special and kind. And if she met you in any other circumstance, she would help you. She would help you. So please don't hurt her, and please give us back our Hannah.
Please just come home, just please just give us a call, reach out to anybody, and we'll find you, Hannah. We'll find you. We'll bring you home.
The 30-year-old was on her way to New York City to visit family when she missed her connecting flight out of LAX on Friday, November.
So real fast.
November 8th. City to visit family when she missed
home.
The 30-year-old was on her way
to anybody,
I'm sure y'all know this. Most people all know this by now, but if you don't know this case, I just want to do this real fast. Here's her dad talking to the media. He's out there trying to get awareness for get people involved and stuff. He ends up killing himself. Killing himself, or did he get murdered? Let me clarify that. No, yeah, he did. He did. He did commit suicide. Um, that's what was reported. People linked the conspiracies to this and that, but here he is, and then it's a few days after this is what happened.
And we'll find you, Hannah. We'll find you. We'll bring you home.
The 30-year-old was on her way to New York City to visit family when she missed her connecting flight out of LAX on Friday, November 8th. She returned to the airport 3 days later, but did not board a flight. Her last known appearance was on November 11th, and she was seen getting on the metro with an unknown person and later got off around 10 p.m. in downtown LA's Pico Station, which is near the crypto arena. Family members are encouraging anyone with tips to contact local authorities. You can find the latest details on the search for Hannah on the News Now website and mobile news app. I'm Dylan Anchetta. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, yeah, I know. Know all that. I know that. So
the search.
Let me jump over here real fast. Hold on a second. So you have a lot of people chiming in on it. SF did too. Family statement. So then you have here's her text messages to the family. I got hacked. I got tricked pretty much into giving all my funds away. So all this stuff, right? Then you have the thing with the dad, this and that, right? So you already see if this is coming to social media, YouTube is going to go. You can only imagine with the family, right? I mean, just take the current Sebastian Rogers case. But here, let me just show you some of the conspiracies. So look at this post. Where is it? This is crazy shit. So this one goes. Hannah Kobayashi case is weird and sketchy. Nothing's adding up, and the dad just offed himself, not knowing where his daughter is. I don't believe it for 1 second. Looking for. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. Jesus Christ. Look at this one. So now hit them with the conspiracies, and thank God. Let me just explain how this thing goes. This trend with these missing people cases that we all pay attention to. All right. So here goes. Listen, I believe Hannah Kobayashi case is connected to J.C. Wasso, a psychic scammer part of a crime ring that I found evidence is still operating. I also found a business at the Grove connected to the Wasso and proof she has family and colleagues living in L.A. So this is like days ago. It's so crazy. Now watch this. So now you got TikTokers all over it. Watch this. Here we go.
Her last known appearance was on November 11th.
October. Okay, remember that, guys. October. Saying she was coming to New York and by chance.
So this TikToker reaches out. Here, have a listen.
Did you book Hannah Kobayashi for your gig in Brooklyn this past 11/13? So many people are worried about her, but confirming these details would help so much to know if this was planned or not. He goes, hey, Jess, yes, I've been reached out to by many, many folks about this. Hannah reached out to me in October. Okay, remember that, guys, October. Saying she was coming to New York and asked if she could come take photos. I told her I could not afford to hire a photographer, but could get her a press pass if she wanted to be there, and she agreed. That was the last I heard. By chance, did you book Hannah Kobayashi for your gig in Brooklyn this past 11/13? So many people are worried about her, but confirming these details would help so much to know if this was planned or not. He goes, hey, Jess, yes, I've been reached out to by many, many folks about this. Hannah reached out to me in October. Okay, remember that, guys, October. Saying she was coming to New York and asked if she could come take photos.
Hello.
I told her I could not afford to hire a photographer, but could get her a press pass if she wanted to.
All right, anyway, so you see where this is going. Here's Brian Etten. He's, a statement on behalf of the family, deeply grateful for the urgency and dedication law enforcement has shown in investigating Hannah's disappearance. Our family remains hopeful that Anna is safe and urges everyone to continue to search. The search is far from over, and we're committed in doing everything possible to bring her home safely. We want answers and resolution that ensures her safety and urge law enforcement and the public to stay focused on finding her and avoid speculative conclusions. Spreading awareness and sharing verified information about our case is crucial, and we're deeply appreciated your continued support in the efforts. So basically, no conspiracy theories on the internet. Keep it factual. You know what you would want your family to do. And what's sad is they're still grieving the father, but you have these people, they're going all out there. And the case is strange, but this one, man, I'm kind of glad got the type of ending. And I'm not saying that it's over. I don't want people to think that, because I have no idea if it's over or not. What is BHB's face doing in the background? What the frig? What is that? Where'd that happen? Whose face? Is that BHB's face? You guys see that? Oh man, it's crazy. It is her raggedy ass face. All right, we got that out of there. Yeah. So she walked across the border 100%. You know, they basically said, you know, she's voluntarily missing and this and that. And if I left a lot of this out because I don't want to, you know, put no harm on the family, especially after just the father did what he did. But if you're watching this and then Dog the Bounty Hunter, he joins early in the days. He has supposedly knows the family from Hawaii, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm just glad to see it get off social media for a little bit, because you can see if this one hit YouTube, it'd be like shenanigans city, and that family would have went through hell. But I understand it was strange watching this thing unfold, but at the end of the day, there's too much, like, you know, footage of her. Maybe there's something else going on. It is weird with the father. Who knows? But all you can do is really stick with law enforcement. Family wants people to still to search, so, you know, you can spread the posters or whatever. I'm just glad it didn't get to YouTube, because look what's happening, you know, with look what's happening on the YouTube streets right now. It's out of control. It's hard to keep up with people. It's hard to keep up with. It is, man. Which kind of gets me to my next thing. Actually, before I get there, I want to just pick you guys' brain about something. So lately, I've been watching a lot of shows. I finally got around to watching the complete Casey Anthony thing. So this is how I did this. Me and Noel watched the Menendez brothers, the full thing. Okay. And then we started the Casey Anthony thing. So basically, like within like the last 5 days, I did all this. Now, Noelle will fall asleep sometimes. Like if I'm watching something, I'm all in. She'll fall asleep. I might like watch 2 more episodes. So she'll have to catch up, and then we'll jump ahead, right? So she caught up, but then so she catches up, but now I want to go on to something else. So now I'm on to the Casey Anthony thing. And what's interesting is this, right? The Menendez brothers, I remember watching a different movie a long time. I think it was like a Lifetime movie when they did that. And I think them dudes should be out of prison. I think them dudes should be out of prison, man. I mean, they blasted some dude that used to like do some weirdo shit to them. And I don't know. That's how I feel, right? But here's the thing, right? I'm watching so in the Menendez. Hopefully, you guys have watched both these yourself, and if you haven't, maybe let me explain it a little bit better. In the Menendez series, if you haven't seen it, it shows like a lot of pattern of abuse that the mother and the family used to like sexually harass these kids. It's really gross, and it's such a strange case, but they did it. And the lawyer kind of ran on the abuse card in court with purpose, with reason, though, because it was there. Family said it. There's moments where You know, the Menendez brothers told their cousin. The cousin went to tell the mom. The mom just completely ignored it. The mom was asking for that. It was clearly there, people. It was clearly there. And I think that lawyer was good with the blonde curly hair that defended them. But then I like switched to the Casey Anthony thing, right? And I'm like watching her, and I do not trust Casey Anthony, not a fucking thing that comes out of her mouth. But I'm watching what she says, and I remember telling Noelle, I'm like, I've never heard her talk before. This is a Florida lady, Casey Anthony. You know what I'm saying? She ain't too far. But I remember telling Noelle, like, I'm like, let's watch this non-biased. Let's just see what she says. And we're watching it. And the first show, like, I'm like, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. But, and then Noelle fell asleep. So I flipped back to the Menendez series. And man, there's a scene in court where they're at the second trial. The first, the mistrial is first. They're at the second trial, and the state is like blasting the Menendez lawyer, and they bring up this book, and it's the abuse. It's the abuse card. You know, it's the abuse card, which is where the Me Too movement was formed from. It's the abuse card that plays into like racial politics and anything, all that shit. And so I'm thinking about that, and then we finish that, and then I listen to all Casey Anthony, and I'm like, man, she's playing the abuse card to the max. And man, I started doing research on this book that the state was accusing the Menendez lawyer of doing. And I believe Casey Anthony completely mastered the victim book to the maximum, man. That lady's fucking nuts. I don't know. I just want to see what you guys got to say about that. That's my thoughts on like two series. Have you seen them? We'll get to him in a second. What's up, AK? Well, what's up, Natasha? What's happening? What's happening? Before I have to go, get ready. All right. Hey, I hope you travel safe. I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's true. Me either, man. She's whack. She's whack. What's up, Carol? The Pound Me Too movement. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man, it's just crazy. If you haven't seen them two things, man, you gotta check them out because it's pretty interesting. No problem. I appreciate you coming by. All right, so yeah, Josh. We'll get to Josh. So the Josh thing and the Sebastian Rogers stuff is interesting, man. Look, I don't. In the beginning of this, I said I'm not a fan of justice for nobody, and I never will be. He can buy a monkey, 100 monkeys. I still don't like that dude. He's like an ultimate tragic victim to me, man. I just can't fuck with that dude, man. I can never fuck with that dude. You know what I'm saying? I just can never get on board with that dude. Josh, man, I had a long history with that dude, and I can't fuck with that dude either. You know, I can't fuck with Josh, right? The other day, I was in a chat clowning because he was brought up, and I was making some jokes and stuff, whatever, in and out, and somebody hit me up afterwards and kind of brought something to my attention, and it was that he apologized to the Wells family. So I listened to it. You know, I'm open minded. I don't like Josh, but like if he like meant it, I would lay off him 100%. I would lay off him. And I'm not trying to like really bash him tonight. It's not what I'm trying to do. His name has been around a while. So I just kind of want to talk about that for a second. It's not about Josh, more about like a lot of people. But so I listened to it, and here's what I heard. Right.
Yes, I felt bad for him, or I felt bad for it, but not bad enough. I mean, he would just say the foulest stuff to me, man. I mean, personally, I mean, it got really personal between us, you know. And you know, yes, of course I feel bad about it.
All right. Oh, cool. It stops like that. Cool. So, yeah, he's talking about Don Wells and some of the things he did to Don Wells. So it's not an apology, but I was like willing to work with that. And if he would have actually said the word like I apologize, I probably would have like went actually played it and forwarded it to Don. And I almost did that. I almost actually made a video about this solely by itself. But I'm glad that I did because later on, I don't remember if it's this live or not. He kind of like contradicts himself. He's like having a beef with the guy beat Tim or whatever, and he's like, I don't care about an apology. An apology means nothing. He like denounced his apology like twice. So like, what would I like take his apology for if he doesn't even believe? So I can't take him serious, like. And today I'm watching Jay for Justice. Shout out to Jay. I don't know what happened, why they're even beefing. I have no clue. I'm so behind on all the shenanigans. But I did see, the other day she's going through it with him, so I shot her some stuff, and Jay was playing some of the stuff that I did on Josh, and I forgot like the seriousness of what he put that one lady through. So let me be fair, and why I can't take this serious because what is that? 1 minute, 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I don't know if this is the same live or not, but
And staring at a waste paper basket and going, you're garbage. You're garbage. Maybe they'd let him.
Because you're going bald.
Come on, babe.
I'm gonna be a little mean to you, because you're fucking bullshit, absolute bullshit. So I'm gonna give you a little because you're going bald.
Come on, babe.
I'm gonna be a little mean to you, because you're fucking bullshit, absolute bullshit. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tip. You're going bald. Your friends don't want to tell you this. I'll tell you this. Don't cut your hair in the front so much.
Oh.
I tuned in. The title was to become on a panel for like 9 hours and not like get paid for it. I want to know if he gets broken off anything at all. Probably not. I would assume not. But one more time, because it's this really, and I even told Dietz that I wouldn't bring it up because I didn't want to bring any attention to it. And she said, by all means. And I just, this is the kind of person, like, this is to me, that's line crossing stuff. I don't care if he apologizes. It does not matter.
There it is. Okay.
You can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
So, then why the fuck would I give him the credit, right? Right. So, and that's not even the one that I want. He said that he's talking about apologizing or accepting apologies like 2 or 3 times throughout this live. It's good to see him back on the YouTube streets getting circulated, I guess. It's not my beef, so I'll stay out of it. I do want to, at least throw this out there, though. Jay played, a live that I did with Jenny, came on my panel. I don't know why Jenny's channel, she used to have a channel called The Grab. I'm wondering if he copyright struck some of her videos and got her deleted. It's possible. I don't have her contact number or nothing. She doesn't trust any YouTubers. I could get a hold of her to find out through one YouTuber that I know. It was so hard to get her on my panel. But this guy, I'll have no idea what the beef is with B Tim in him. I have like no say in that at all. I have no clue. But this guy harassed and stalked a woman named Victoria who emailed me the picture where he's smelling his own fart and stuff. And no, I'm serious. It's not a joke. She hired a private investigator. This is serious. So let me show you guys. And again, this is not a bash Josh session, but I did see his name circulating a lot. Just want to put my 2 cents in it. It's not my beef. I could care less about it. I'm friends with Jay for Justice for a long time, man, and I don't want to see I don't even know what happened. So yeah, I helped her, I ain't gonna lie. I've done it to her. But some things to be said would be, on that note, Jay for Justice was somebody I knew when I first come to this community. And I'm talking about like the first batch of people that I met, which would be to include JLR, BHB, Molly, that fucking rat pack. And they all fucking, I've had personal fucking horror stories with all those people. Put it all on the air for y'all. Jay for Justice has always been real with me and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I never like try to like use her platform to promote my stuff or ask her. I don't like ask all these petty favors. It ain't that type of party. She's always just been a real person. So I respect that. But I don't know, I want to see this dude clown her. But one thing I didn't hear, and I got to vote on this guy. But like again, it's not a Josh Bass session, but I just want to throw this into the universe because it should be known. Is there was another person, and her name was Victoria. Victoria is not Jenny, 2 separate people. Victoria was. Oh, I know where they're at. Here they are. I know where I can get them. Hold on, one second. 2 things at once. Watch this. So Victoria was the one who gave me these. Come on, mouse. Not today. So Victoria had to hire a private. See, this is the one where he's smelling his own farts. Now, this came from a fucking investigator because of the and harassing that he did to Victoria. She was giving me a lot of information and she wanted to come forward. The problem is she got scared. She got scared at the end of the day. She got scared, man, and I don't really know. I don't know what the freak to say about it. I know she wasn't lying. She had receipts for days, and then after the fact, she was saying for telling me not to show certain things, and I kind of broke the trust or whatever. But I didn't show a lot of receipts out of respect. But it goes to show you, man. The dude is, and there's many more people he scammed. But I've been seeing his name float around out there. And again, I don't have no part in none of these beefs. But that's what I want to talk about, man, because there's a lot of beefs from the Sebastian Rogers case, right? There's so many things, man, on the YouTube streets. All these creators are fighting in this, getting super divisive, man. And everybody is in like almost a clique. It's almost like it's definitely pick a side. And that is getting scary. You know what I'm saying? I got my people who I'm cool with, but man, fuck it. Over here, man, for the most part, I'm dolo solo dolo, man. You know what I'm saying? I make my parodies on whoever I want to, and it is what it is. I don't give a fuck, and I have to keep it like that because from what I'm seeing lately, it's getting too clicky. It's getting too like pick a side, you know, and it's getting tough to keep up with it, and that's not good because these are missing kids. But the problem is this, guy. I'm just gonna put it out there. Here's the problem: families in YouTube. Families in YouTube. When families come to YouTube, it's never good. When creators get tight with families, it's never good. And I've been noticing something lately, and you know, I can kind of relate to it, right? There's like weird things being put out there. These leaked emails, the green hoodie man. Like that, what kind of joke was that? The guy nicked the hat. Oh, there's a guy with the green hoodie. We're gonna find you. Like, is he white? Is he black? Is he brown? Like, what the fuck? He's got a green hoodie? What? And then like it gets spewed. It gets spewed, right? The problem is like, so let me put it in a better perspective for you to understand. What if Don Wells, right, was like, Matt, hey Matt, put this out there. Say that, you know, what if he was like, tell me something, right? Y'all know you don't see White Boy in a lot of chats. White Boy is like not too friendly with a lot of these, you know, creators, right? But if I was right, and Don was to tell me something, right, and I was to tell my buddies, my team, and they passed and regurgitated, right? You know, we could almost create a narrative, right? I've been seeing that lately, man. I can't prove it, but so the green hoodie thing, like that was like the weirdest thing in the world to me personally. So you have green hoodie, and then all the friends of the creators of green hoodie do that, and then you have people. Let's say I did a whole video or live on that, like reviewing the green hoodie shenanigans. I'm still giving it play. I'm still giving it views. So as a narrative, it's dangerous with families on YouTube, man, and it's kind of getting. I don't know, man. I don't want to, you know, accuse anybody or say that's what's happening, but I've just been watching, man. I've been watching and not creating content a little bit too much, and that's what I've been seeing. Let me see what you guys think. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like that, you know. Oh, Sebastian, Screw, I'm glad that you're in here. So I did something. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it now. Or maybe I'll leave it up now that I'm talking about it. I've never done this before. I butt posted. So I guess I butt posted a community post. I literally go look at my community. I put P, the letter P, and that's it. I have no idea what that was. So I get a couple of notifications, and someone goes QRST Opal. Shout out to Opal. has a sense of humor. I'm like, what the fuck is it? What did I post? P. That's dangerous. What am I gonna do? I'll make a butt video next. So apparently today I butt posted on a community post P. But I've seen your comment, which I'll read and I'll pin on that post. But it says, and I will say that on my live now that I'm talking about it. But you said, I can't believe I butt posted. So P. I don't know how I did that. Lifeboy, please pass this along. We are encouraging people to send cookies to the TBI during Christmas week. They searched 2,000 acres, cleared 40 plus ponds, spent time away from their families to search for Sebastian. Can you please support this? You and the well are the best. Absolutely. Absolutely. We will do some cookies. We'll send cookies to TBI. So, but Hope was funny. She ran with it. It was an absolute butt post. But what the hell was I saying? I don't know, man. The green hoodie shit is weird. The email thing is weird. It's getting very divisive. Listen on, people. There's a few chats I like to go into that I've been going into for years. But I just don't really jump in a lot of other chats. I try sometimes to make friends. I'm a friggin' what is it? I'm an introvert on YouTube, I guess we can call it, and that's just the way I like it. Until I do a parody, then I guess I break out of my shell. But I just don't really trust a lot of these people, and it's just getting weird, man. It's getting weird as a creator. There was a time where I could keep up with all the shenanigans, but now there's like so many different beats, and plus I work. I feel like months behind to catch up on all this, and it's gotten bad. I don't know where that came from, and I'm not blaming the Sebastian Rogers case, but it as a creator who's friends with the family of a missing child, I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't. I just don't think it's good. Because you become biased, and I don't know. There's a lot of reasons I don't think it's good. But I do it again, sure. If another family, whatever, need the help of this channel, if I can ever help them, yeah, I'll be there, of course. But I just don't know if it's good. I don't have another reason. I think that what's happening is people get close to. I don't know, man. I don't have an answer. All I know is it's getting bad. It's getting confusing and weird. But over here, man, I box all that shit out, and we do us, y'all. You already know how it is. But let me show you what happens and what I mean by all this, right? I found some new weirdos, right? These two people, you cannot tell me these two people are not watching Tragedy Pants. Well, let me show you. I have no idea who these people are. So it's a dude and a chick, right? Both Sebastian Rogers. Look. So both these people said, you know what? I'll do a channel. Look at this fucking dude. Who's this fucking dude? Fucking Saburo Steve. Who is this guy? Dude.
Oh, okay. So, hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. How are you all today? Or good afternoon. But the
Watch
no trace or tracks, and in there because your stepfather, Mr. Bowersocks, did he not raise you to be the fine, upstanding young man that you are? How proud your mother must be, Chris. I mean, did you drag them into this too? Are they now complicit in this? Because Dog did say he's in Tennessee with his film crew and with his attorney people right there in process when they need it. And he's in Tennessee about to talk to the weakest link. Chris, who's the weakest link in your little circle of influence. If it's not you, if you really think you're the strongest link, buddy, you are the weakest link. And the longer you wait, you're going to be sadly disappointed when you see like, what was it?
Who's this bald-headed bastard? He's just talking to the camera. You guys know this one? That dude makes no sense. Who the fuck is this guy? Paula sent this to me. It's not Paula's fault. Paula sent this shit to me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? This dude is what he does. If you guys have, let me give you the link on this guy. You want a couple laughs? Float on over to fucking Subaru Steve. This fucking pipe, this rocket science over here. This fucking pet detective, true crime analyst, fucking FB. He's better than TBI people. You float on over to this fucking guy's channel. This dude, this is what his clickbait titles are. You cannot tell me he did not see Justin fondling of the monkey, the lab, Don B, Ziggy, one of these morons, and then he was like, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can do true crime too. I think I've watched enough, and I think I think I have it in me to do this. There's no way that you can convince me otherwise. This is what his titles say. He'll go like this. Tonight I'm interviewing Katie Proudfoot. And then he just talks to the camera. It's almost like the one bitch that just canceled herself that thought innocent until proven guilty was Tim Mullins. Knowledge is power. So this guy here talks to the camera. So he's interviewed Dog the Bounty Hunter, Katie Proudfoot, Chris Proudfoot. It's like, dude, what the frig? This guy right here is let's have a listen.
The Soto mother that got immunity, Stephen Stearns killing her daughter because she said, oh, I'm trying to sleep. Go sleep with my daughter. Just go lay in there with her. You've been sleeping with her for years. She just turned 13. Just go in there. Honey, that 175 is going to be crucial in somebody's defense. And maybe even profitable if they get immunity. Which I hate to say that. Profitable on something knows. It's twice as many chances. If 4 people know, just do the math because exponentially it will get bigger.
This dude looks like he smelled 6 to 7 bicycle seats last week in his community. You can't tell me he doesn't have tell me he doesn't look 50% chomo. Keep it real. Tell me he's not trying to lure somebody in with a lollipop. That's stranger danger. His channel should be Stranger Danger Steve. Keep it real. Red Dot Steve. So he's watched one of these tragedy pimps, and he's like, "Oh, this is how you do it. I just yell at the okay. I get it. So Chris and Katie are guilty. So I'll just make a video yelling at them. I got it. I got an idea. I'll write them a letter. I'll interview them. The fuck? This is out of control, people. Saburo Steve. Chomo Steve. Look at his glasses. His glasses are so thick. If he looked on a fucking map, he could see Chris and Katie waving. But let me show you the other one that I found. Look at this one. Here goes a lady. We want to keep it gender fluid over here. Diversity. Look at this lady. We already saw him smelling his farts. But this lady. Now this one I have heard a couple times, but I haven't really watched.
I forgot to say something very important in my video yesterday about Seth Rogers
Watch this.
pressing charges.
Now this one has she too has been she's very concerned about Sebastian Rogers, and it amazes you what creators have these two been watching to make these videos. And wouldn't you know that all the videos happen to be the same way? But this mental case here, this one's really meant. She says she's autistic. I would debate that and go ahead and say full on retarded. But let's have a gander.
Of child abuse against Chris and Katie Proudfoot and suing them and probably CPS for the abuse of his son. This part is super important.
So this true crime analyst is going to say, so this one's suing CPS. That's where we're starting out. And I'm old school, people. Don't give me that. Don't give me all the woke shit. I grew up on retarded. Plus, if you don't know, our side is autistic, so stop with the nonsense. We don't do woke here.
As well, it would be separate from the civil lawsuit. Seth, again, I pray that you're seeing this. I am a fellow autism parent. I have twin boys who are autistic. One is level 1, similar to Sebastian, and my son Spencer is profoundly autistic. I think it is imperative, Seth, that you go to family court and file for full custody of Sebastian. Seth, God willing, when Sebastian is found, he cannot be returned to the custody of Chris and Katie Proud.
What a moron. What a moron. So he can just go, what a moron. What the frick? How does that work? How does that work? You can just change custody? Is that easy? Is it that easy? She's from Tik Tok, huh? This one I'll have to stay on. I don't know. The other guy too. This is out of control, people.
Proudfoot at all. You need to get full custody of him so you can make all the decisions, and that should be done right now. Just the fact that he went missing on their watch, they are not looking for him. They picked up and left the house where Sebastian would return to and moved out of state. Shows that Rogers.
I'm not trying to even be funny right now. What's up with the eyebrows? I mean, I'm sorry, the eyelashes. Those gotta be fake, right? Is that what that is? People, it's weird. No, can y'all see it? Let me blow it up. Oh my God. Yeah, this one is like a special mental case. But could you imagine? So what I'm going to do with these two newbies, because this one had 1.96. Oh, believe me. Her name is Julie Skank. Julie Skank. Let me shit in her driveway too real fast. Hold on. I took a dookie in Chomo Steve. So this is going to be Julie Skank. Julie Skank and Chomo Steve. Somebody share them the video, and we're going to teach them a lesson. I'm going to make both you guys pork. No, seriously, if one more video from either one of you, I'm going to tag you guys. You guys are going to be porking. I'll do something that it will definitely embarrass you. I swear to God that I will. I mean, if you don't know, I'll put a fucking wig on. Yeah, I'll run around in panties. I will embarrass you if you do one more video, either one of you. So can we get that circulating? Somebody share that to each one of these morons. And it's poop emoji hairstyle. Look at that. I couldn't have paused. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. Good catch. Haven't heard that in a while. The cats are fighting. Can you hear them? Stop it. This is why that's a hairpiece. No, I'm serious with the eyelashes. As I was watching her, they're very like bold. It's Cindy Lou Who. All right, look, I don't like promoting these people. And no, her name is not what I call her a second ago. It's Julie's whatever. She docks herself too. Oh, lady. Yeah, I have no problem. Yeah, I'll share it in the comments. This lady doxes herself. Holy shit. Woo! Welcome to YouTube. This is not TikTok. Here's a video. She already doxed herself. Oh boy. Oh, they have no idea. They
pressing charges.
They have already found. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Of child abuse against Chris and Katie Proudfoot and suing them and probably CPS for the abuse of his son. This part is super, that kids do not come forward lightly about abuse. As a matter of fact, so many kids that teachers suspect are abused, and the teachers report that abuse.
So let me just like do something. I don't know her channel like that. So she's from TikTok, huh? Let's do this. I'll find a random video of hers. Oh, the sweatshirt. Let's have a listen, shall we? The green sweatshirt. This is what happens when I don't know, man.
Hey, hi. I got to get something to make my computer go up. Give me 1 second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Not Al, he's fired. With the white stripe. I know you young kids don't know about that, right? But the old school cats, we know about those pants, right? So for you old school cats, yeah, I used to party in the day. Back in the day. Me and Katie, we used to party together.
Jesus Christ, did she just say that? I was just telling myself, like, Matt, don't do it too bad. She's an old lady. And then she goes and says some stupid shit. Let's continue.
You know, we did our share of Coca-Cola. We like Coca-Cola. Kind of takes the edge off things. You know what I'm saying? So Katie's getting all nervous, right? And she's like going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And I'm like, Katie, I got this covered.
This is a psych patient, people. This is a legit psych patient. This. She looks like the sergeant from Private Benjamin verse. God, woo! If she lives in the latest New Jersey, she's broke as a skunk. What the fuck, white boy? She's more. Is she that bad? This one, I haven't watched this. Like I was working out, and I just what the freak.
But if you want, I'm gonna call my buddy because my buddy with the connection. All right.
What the fuck have to do with the green jacket?
And when are you leaving? This is what happened. All right, I'm gonna just show. This is what happened. I'm gonna show you exactly what happened. I go, Katie, calm down. You're at the Texas Roadhouse? Yeah? It's gonna be all right, Katie. It's all gonna work out. No, they're gonna be studying this case for years to come.
I've just got like 12 parody ideas, just like watching that. That's all I need. That's like literally all I need to make about 4. That's it. I'm done. I don't even need to see any more. It's over with. I got a couple. I got a couple of. I could literally dress up. It's over with. Y'all keep me informed. I need comments on my community posts and my videos. Next time she has a video, let me know. And y'all, somebody do me a solid tonight. Somebody jump on over to her channel and say, hey, Julie.
That's the great part. There's no.
Say Sergeant Julie. Say Sergeant Julie. Say. I just came from White Boys chat, and you're on notice. He said he's doing parodies, and he took a crap in your driveway a couple times. Clean it up. But here's her. Yeah, somebody just do it. Let her know she's on notice. because I promise you, she's coming. I have to get them because I appreciate that Canvas and Crime. Thank you. Who got the memberships? Me neither one. So, no way. I don't want. That's funny. Restraint jacket. Oh man, it's bad. It's bad. But anyway, my point is like, you can't tell me like Sergeant over here, you know, Sergeant Mental Case has not sat around. She doesn't. I mean, I guess she comes from TikTok. But you know what this reminds me of? Innocence in the House. This reminds me of the lady. This another like general knowledge. Like, what makes these people watch these tragedy pimps and then so Steve, Chomo Steve, he just reads, he does fake interviews, okay? That's his clickbait. He just pretends to talk to Chris and Katie and Dog the Bounty Hunter and Bullhorn Betty. It's so weird. It's so, these people need Prozac at the very minimal. And then this lady does a full-on like reenactment of when she's using cocaine with a you know, pretend Katie. It's weird to me. Like, who the fuck thinks about using coke? It's so fucking weird. Like, you have these, and the worst thing is like, it's man, these people have death threats in their life. And listen, man, I don't know, man. I do not know. It's so weird to watch some of this shit. Like, this type of shit weirds me out because I know where it came from. I know where it was birthed at. Tragedy pimps. You cannot tell me this lady did not watch a few of these channels that just drill Chris and Katie. You know what I'm saying? And both of these channels, on the last video, she's like, Seth, you gotta go down and you gotta just take custody back, Seth. You have to do it. You have to do it. They're so set on Chris and Katie guilty and Seth is duper innocent. And I don't know. That could be the very truth, or it could be the total opposite. Who knows? Or none of that at all. None of that at all. None of us know. None of us know. It's not cool to like completely destroy somebody because you think, oh man, it aggravates me. Okay. Yeah, the TikTok people are crazy. I've been checking them out. To join the team, no way. See you next Tuesday. People who use yeah, Steve is easy. I'm gonna get Steve because I'm gonna tell you something about Steve. Let's jump back to Steve for a second. Let me show you something about Stevie. Old Steven. Let me show you something I know about old Steven. Watch this. I'm a YouTuber. I got a keen eye for all this, but it doesn't take a to see this. Let's go jump back to old Steven's channel just for a second and have a look-see, shall we? Let's just have a look-see. So this guy right now has, I don't know, has 9.1 thousand. It streamed 2 weeks ago. Chris Proudfoot, I'm talking to you in the FBI, Mr. Scary Pants, live on YouTube with Chomo Steve. Well, I wonder how he got that. I wonder how he got 9,000 views. He's got Chris Proudfoot in the FBI in the title. Let's have a look at Steve's channel, though. Like, what was Steve doing before he found creators? What was he doing? Well, Steve was exploring a new app in New Suburro for 47 views. He also did another weekly space update, 31 views. But let's not forget about It's Game Time from the grandson to granddad for 29 views. We can't leave out What Did You See Christian Z and another weekly virtual training for 15 views. But we'd be a fool if we didn't count another granddad-grandson moment in time for 18 views. Can't say he's not a family man. Can't say you're not a family man, Steve. But person of the week, Darren Grant. All warnings on Christmas tree. Disabling. There you go, Steve. 16,000 views. That's what you should have done. And raw from start to finish. No editing. It is what it is. 32 views. Baking a cake with Steve, 19 views. Man, Steve, you couldn't wait to find a Chris Proudfoot. This is your ticket to fucking. This is gonna get you subscribed. I guarantee this dude gained, without a doubt, this dude gained subscribers with that with his videos. Let's click on another one of his anti Proudfoot videos. Which one? Okay, let's have another look. See, they're all lives. Where's this guy at? Chris Proudfoot. I'm talking to you. I hate this computer way that it shows. Talking to Sebastian Wayne Drake. Let's see what's he talking to Sebastian about. All right, guys, look real fast. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Ladies or fellas, one in the chat. Here's the situation. The situation is this. The situation is this, okay? You are at the store, okay? You are at the store, and you are shopping somewhere. And the year is 2040, and we only have Ubers and we have flying cars, but you happen to have an electric vehicle that's a one-seater, okay? Now, the thing is, no. Here's the thing. You Uber to the store. Now you're shopping with your sons. You're shopping with your sons, your grandchildren, or your kids, okay? Now, you get a call on your phone that your family member is in the hospital and they are in need of immediate attention, and you have to leave right now. Because if you do not leave right now, you may or may not make it to give them a goodbye. So your option is A. I know that there's only a one-seater out there, meaning only I can go. So you have to leave the kids with Subaru Steve. Do you leave your kids with this guy? Or what do you do? One in the chat, if you leave your kids, you're in the store shopping, you have to go. You have to leave right now. It has to be a decision. So do you leave the kids with Subaru Steve, or do you say, fuck it, hold on to the bumper, Billy? 1 for Steve, 2 for Bill. Hold on to the bumper. You have to make a decision. 3 for something else. What are we doing?
Do something with this day, because, folks, it will never come again. No, it won't. So do something good and positive. Let me try to adjust the sun, or the sunlight, as it were. Today, I'm very pleased, honored, happy, and proud to be talking to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, missing 15-year-old autistic teenager who vanished without a trace in Hendersonville, Tennessee, now over 8 months ago. With no evidence of any foul play, no body, no crime scene, no nothing for over 8 months.
Why would there be a crime scene? You know, this is one thing that I saw in the interview with John, or it was Tik Tok Tony and Seth. They kept talking about why would there be a crime? It's a missing child case. There's no crime, and then there were so many weird things with that, but I think the blame on the police was weird, but I haven't been on here in a while, so there's so many things I want to talk about. But with that whole interview, what I'll say is, like, I felt like there was a push or a guilt trip for Chris and Katie to, accept the cold case foundation, or they were looked down because they turned it down. I remember when Don Wells did not want to do that cold case foundation, and we did research on it. Here's the facts. Anybody can Google this, and I'll be happy to be corrected. The Cold Case Foundation from Chris McDonough has solved 0 cases. They've done nothing. They've done nothing. What they do is they sell merch, and they actually exploit the names of the children who go into the foundation. I would love if somebody could prove me wrong. Now, you might Google something different than what I'm saying, but if you Google it, they sell merch. They've solved no cases. So I don't understand what the big blame is that they don't want to be a part of that. And on top of that, Chris McDonough, literally, it's court documented. We've done lives. We've exposed it. Web Sleuth has came on my panel, apologized to Don, because Chris McDonough literally forced two minors, forced them to confess to a murder that they did not commit. And then he lied about it and got sued behind it. That's your cold kick, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. Who cares? Them people, man, come on, man. That's my thoughts on it. But let's go back to Steve.
The Sumner Sheriff's Office, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, the TBI, have gotten nowhere in 8 months. Now we have the FBI overseeing this missing child case, and in Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter Chapman taking an active interest. The FBI offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to being offered right now for the, you feel me here, of the guilt that is dwelling up in them, perhaps to rid themselves, you feel me here, one of those with complicit knowledge will step forward, not just for the reward, but more importantly, to rid themselves. You feel me here?
You better stop saying you feel me here, especially in front of that supermarket or school, wherever you are. It's very strange. He said, now I've skimmed through a few of his videos, and I'm not going to lie to you. He says you feel me a lot. I don't know where he picked that one up. He must be watching. We could probably figure out what tragedy pimp. He's not only picking up how to lay it down and how to blame the parents, but he's also picking up a little lingo, people. He's also picking up a little lingo, Steve. Were you talking about you feel me here and how to build a cake video? I wonder if
of the guilt that is dwelling up in them, perhaps in you. Where was I here? I do have a little notes I'm trying to follow, so bear with me here. I mean, imagine if you could get immunity and the
dude's got a fucking Popeyes. What kind of beard is this? Looks like Popeyes Pirates of the Caribbean. You need to take this. Can you guys see my mouse? Take the beard and sew it up here. Toupee style, Steve. Toupee style. Recycle it.
Reward? Wouldn't you or him or her or them think about speaking up before the others did? Because somebody will speak up. It's just a
Paula,
matter of time.
who do you think, Paula? So we're back on Steve. Listen, this is easy. So Julie and Steve, you can count them in for shitting on the Proudfoots all day, every day. That's what they're good for. There's no other opinion, really. There's no open-mindedness over there. It's just they're good for that. So this is Steve again, but Steve's talking to Sebastian. So this is kind of sick, actually. So Steve is doing an open talk to Sebastian Rogers about why his mother and stepfather. Let's actually listen. Actually, I don't want to.
No matter how many times someone might say to you, just keep your mouth shut, it'll go away. It's not going to go away because we're not going to let it go away. Okay? Because now for 8 months, your closed mouth has caused your brain to say, stop, enough is enough. And you can call law enforcement or an attorney or even me to help you in this case and the next step. Okay? With that said, now I'd like to turn and talk to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. All right. Hi.
Sorry, guys. The cringe just kind of fucked me up for a second. I'm here.
Sebastian, how are you doing, young man? I hope you know that there are thousands, if not tens of thousands, of people just like me who want to see you safe. Sebastian, your safety and your future is very important to so many people. Many of us are hurt by what's going on. Sebastian, if you are unhappy with any living arrangements, there are indeed people online here to help you.
Oh, that's a great idea. Now, that's a great idea. Well, we had a mini poll a little bit ago, and some of the women said they'll strap the fucking kid on the bumper if they were. Oh, Jesus Christ! Is this serious? Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
We just need to hear from you. Sebastian, there are good people in the world. They really want to help you. I promise you, Sebastian, if you come forward, wherever you are, no matter who's around you, come forward. You will be protected and not forced to either parent until others know for sure that you are safe. And that's what comes first, Sebastian. You're a teenager. Your safety comes first. There are responsible, I'm off my notes, there are responsible adults out here that want to help you if you'll let us. At your age, you should not be physically disciplined anymore, not with a belt, not with a switch, not with a hand. Spankings are for small children. Sebastian, you're not a small child. Don't let people tell you that you are. You are a teenager, a young man, and you're very capable of speaking up. So, Sebastian, please consider reaching out to someone. You can text me at 757-793-6656.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He did not just fucking do that. Hold on, let's have a look-see, shall we? Hold on. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
You are a teenager, a young man, and you're very capable of speaking up. So, Sebastian, please consider reaching out to someone. You can text me at 757-793-6656, and I'll give you the best advice I can. But better yet, the best way to get safer today.
We're just going to call Steve, people. That was easy, huh? How easy was that? Okay, let's have a look-see. I just want to make sure I got it right. Jesus, the easiest thing in the world. Let's have a look. I got 757-793-6656. Let's just double check. I'm not doxing them. Did it themselves. Fine.
And I'll give you the best advice I can. But better yet, the best way to get safer today, right now, immediately, is call the FBI in the Nashville. And I'll give you the best advice I can. But better yet, the best way to get safer today, right now, immediately, is call the FBI. Consider reaching out to someone. You can text me at 757-793-6656.
Okay, we're going in, people. We're going in. We have got Steve. We're going in, people. We're doing it live right now. It's going on. It's on pop. It's on pop. All right, let's do this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is great. This was just too easy. This is just too easy. Give me 1 second here. Just give me 1 second. Oh, we're calling them right now. Just right now. I swear to God, we're calling them right now. Just give me 1 second. Just one measly second, so I can store the number, and then I promise to God we're calling them. Like immediately, we're gonna call them. Immediately. I have so many questions. So many questions. All right, here we go. Let me just save the number here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. I have the text-free number too. Watch this. Text-free piece. Let's go over here. Is this Steve? Can you hear me, Steve?
I can.
Hey, Steve, what's up? It's Billy, a big fan from the show. I watch the show all the time. It's bro, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched the show. I first watched you when you were doing the show me how to build the cake, make the cake. But I got really interested when you started covering the Sebastian Rogers case. And I was watching like when you started talking to Bullhorn Betty and the passionate and the urgency within your voice when you read the letters to the parents. I just really appreciate what you do. And I just wanted to tell you that. Well, there's a couple things like, what got me to your channel was the stash. The stash that's curved down like Popeye. Like it kind of reminds me of my uncle, you know what I mean? But I think you're kind of a fucking mental case the way that you attack the parents without any evidence. And it's almost a complete scumbag move how you just relentlessly try to tarnish their name, embarrass them on social media, make them feel like dirt, and you have no evidence. You're watching YouTube channels, you're repeating bullshit like people like Bullhorn Betty, and you look like a chomo yourself. No, Steve, I want to tell you to go fuck yourself, and I'm going to make 15 videos of you. Steve, why'd you hang up? Steve didn't appreciate when I did his own little game. He didn't appreciate me doing what he does. Why, Steve? Why? But why? But why? Well, that was quick. Does Julie leave her number on too? Let's go to Julie. Let's go back to Julie's. Can we get her number? Is it that easy? I told you they're newbies. It's just that easy. Just that easy, people. It's amazing how you can start a YouTube channel and just talk shit about somebody's kid. But when you get a little bit of your own medicine, I ringed them up with that. I learned about this dude as I'm working out. We discovered his mustache and his baking of a cake videos, literally all in real time. And that was interesting. But Steve doesn't want to talk. But this is, I'm going to actually take this segment out of my live, and I'm going to name it what is it? My interview with Steve. Is that what he does with Chris and Katie? My talk with Steve. So now, and I'm going to tag you, Steve, a little taste, and then Julie, you're next. Oh, you're next. Too easy. Porn stash. Straight Ron Jeremy status. Oh, he has hung up. Oh, he has hung up. Oh, he has hung up. He absolutely has hung up. He tried to cop out. He was all in it when I was hook, line, and sinker. Oh, I keep saying building a cake, baking a cake, Matt. What the fuck? But he still went for it. I'm not gonna bring him back because Steve, he's scared to death. He'll be calling the police on me in 10.1 seconds. He's not on the phone, man. Y'all are tripping. Bullshit. Don't tell me he's still on the phone. Maybe it's behind. He's not on the phone. Oh. Big fan. Oh, that was good. Innocent. Yeah, he hung up. No, I don't know what you guys. So I think the audio is behind. He hung up. He hung up. He hung up when before he hung up. He's just like he said something. I don't know. I was snapping on him, but he gets what he deserves. Anyway, man, my point to this was like my point to. I want to make any more videos. What, dude? You gotta be quick. He put his full number out there. Well, we got Steve's number now, so. Oh man, you gotta be like so careful as a new YouTuber with your personal identity. Oh boy, you really do. And these are two examples, man, where I don't know what channels they're watching. I could only imagine. I can imagine that they watch these channels that just do what we always say, and multiple of them, and that's how Steve was created and Julie was created, and man, hopefully Steve decides to retire and go back. He should focus on the cake videos. I think he's doing good with that. But with 19 views, and the society and the time that we live, where views is everything, do we really think that Steve is going to be content with 16 views or 9,000? It's what it is, man. It's where we're at. It's where we're at. Yeah, I don't care. I said, go for it. Porn stash. 505. I appreciate you, 505. Thank you. I should have. Oh, I got his number. I can do like 10 different voices. I'll call black. I'll call country. I'll be a woman. I'll be gay. he has no idea. I'll play with him all day offline. He's got like a man. Listen, I don't like sell a lot of merch or like try to promote the channel as much as I probably should. And my channel should probably really be bigger than it is. And I do know that. But I am working on a book of some stuff that I do offline. Like some examples of this would be like when Ernie's show like cranked up, I had to put his Ernie did Dallas out. I had to put his fucking porn collection out with him getting banged in his butthole getting penetrated. I put it out for the whole internet to see. I couldn't do that on YouTube. So I did it on another platform. I also put Tiffany and Marie shoving carrots up her vagina and asshole on another platform. But those are just like minuscule things of the off behind the scene things that happens. I really try to make these people who do this to these families known everywhere, not just YouTube. I'm on like every platform possible. You cannot find a platform that I'm not on. Just put White Boy Radio anywhere. I guarantee I got an account and I'm there. And not only am I there, you're gonna see like the people from YouTube videos there. You know, I try to make everybody see them, right? But I've gone to Pornhub. I'm telling you, and put stuff there on some tragedy film. I'm trying to tell you, you have no idea. And I'm writing a book because I can't even tell you some of the shit that I've done. I don't want to get arrested, but I have really tried to hurt their feelings. So I'm putting a book together because Noelle is an author. And man, look here. I don't know when it's going to be ready, but you know, there may be a chapter with Steve in it tomorrow. I don't know. I got his number, and just be on the lookout for some calls. Who knows? I'm gonna have fun with it because he's been having fun with Chris and Katie, who's had death threats on their life. Crazy, man. The screen's flickering. I don't know why. The comments just came in a whole bunch. I'm just seeing the comments on the call. It's so weird. What's up, YouTube streets? Plus, you got one of the first Charleston White interviews. Yeah, Charleston, man. Charleston ain't talked to in a while. All right, man. I'm gonna jump off here, y'all. It's been a while. I appreciate memberships I got, man. Oh, Shelby, I missed you right here. I missed you. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna cut that up. Y'all jump to his channel and troll him a little bit, and tell him make sure he cleans that shit in his driveway we left. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens. This is what happens when these channels bicker and when they cover this type of content, man. You know, we have these like people, and these are like grown ass adults. Steve's got to be 60 years old, man. And same with Julie. These are grown ass adults that are watching these people spin a narrative and they I can do this. And then they just repeat. It's almost like it's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, at least we got to the bottom. I did not expect to call Steve tonight. That was a treat. I'm going to go back and watch it, man. I want to hear it myself. All right, y'all, I'm jumping off. Y'all be safe, man. Until the next one, hit the like for me on the way out. I'm out.